Hello, hello! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So, today I don't know exactly what I wanted to do. Last time I said I was going to work on jobs. I have some. And I said I don't know if I was going to continue the story again right away for Secret of Adoulin or for Rhapsodies. I probably should. I probably should just go ahead and hammer those out. And we could start the next Secrets of Adoulin questline by just... our mission by just walking in there and talking to Leville, I think. I also kind of want to do more Alluvion Skirmish, because I'm raising other jobs up to 99, and they all need weapons. And as much as they tell you to ignore side options and just use, you know, like most guides, like they just assume that you're gonna take one job to 99, take it up to master, and then get some master levels on it, and then basically if you want to do any other jobs, you're just going to farm on that job until your heart's content. But you know, I feel like my mind and most people's mind don't work that way. In a game where there's 22 jobs, you want to play the other jobs at some point, you know, even if it's just to try them out for a little while, you know, see if they grab your attention. And as you can see, we got Samurai to 99 now, we've got Ninja to 99 now, we've got Ranger 99, and Bard is getting close there. And, well, I want to make some Certus Cavern Eudaemons. And the auction house on what is this server? Bahamut? Yeah, Bahamut. It finally came through for me. And we got some of these pretty cheap, and we can do them, so might as well, right? I mean, we already kind of like did this in a video before when we went through, you know, normal skirmish, then all the Alluvion skirmishes for those row objectives on our way to try to get our first Alluvion skirmish weapons, which we actually have several now. We have all the ones we got in those videos, and some others like the sword and such. And what do you think of this lock style? I put it together. It's already been in a video or two, just without this particular shield or sword. I actually did ZNMs over and over again, killing Achamoth. I had to kill Achamoth like 5 more times to get this thing. It's kind of annoying because it's called the Organics, and that's a sort of a running in joke about the sword, the very first iteration of this sword called the Ogrenix, as in, you know, kills ogres, which is based off the giant sword from the first Final Fantasy, which is supposed to be super effective against ogres. It showed up again as the Ogre Killer, which was an axe in Final Fantasy II, and I don't think there was a variety in either 3 or 4. There might have been an Ogre Killer Axe again in 5, but 5 has so many things, and it's been so long since I played it, I don't remember. But 6 definitely had a sword called the Ogrenix, and it was like a fairly high-powered sword. It was like, I think, 184 battle power, which is the maximum battle power you can get on a weapon is 255. And it auto-crits by spending 10 MP, or 10% of your MP, or something like that. But it came with a drawback because it was very easy to get. You get it by bidding an elemental sword that you could buy from a shop at the Coliseum, and its Coliseum fight wasn't very hard either. But it had like a chance to break every time you swung it. And yeah, after that in 7, 7 was the first time they mistranslated Ogrenix as Organics for one of Cloud's swords, and it just spiraled on from there. And sometimes it's straight up Ogrenix, sometimes it's Organics, sometimes it's Organix, like with an X instead of whatever. Either way, it's a really cool looking sword. There's an item level version of it we can get someday from, I think, Gia's Feet, which is this Eska related end game activity, fighting super bosses and whatnot. But for now, let's step into Certus Cavern and do some Alluvion Skirmish. And our goal from Certus Cavern is to get the Great Katana for Samurai and the Horn for Bard, I believe. I believe both of those come from Certus Cavern, Alluvion Skirmish. And my only regret is subjecting your ears to, and my ears, to the skirmish music. But also now we get to use our Archangel Trust, so that'll be fun. We can get a bar-up party going here. I'd use all the Archangels at once, but their party composition actually kind of sucks. Listening to the skirmish music is actually making me change my mind. I'm like, oh, do I really want to do this? To make Mist Moss appear, seal 5 noetic ascensions. Okay. And let us target it 1 through the wall, but whatever. And of course, we don't have a map yet, because skirmish. Oh, come on, man. Now, Archangel Elven is supposed to be like the tank trust. She's actually Paladin / White Mage, so she has auto regen. I think auto regen 2 possibly? No, just auto regen 1. And she has really good healing ability. But she has like no real AoE. Like I think she has her silence move that's technically AoE. But it's tied to TP. She can't just spam it like Valineral can do Uriel Blade. And I think I don't think she uses Majesty. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't use Majesty at all. So like, she's really solid. Like, if she holds 8, she takes almost no damage from just about anything. But she doesn't use Provoke, and she doesn't really AoE. She's fucking hot, so that's a plus. But, and she does more weapon skills than Valineral. She TPs more frequently, I guess, so she does more damage than Valineral. At least single target. I mean, I like her. It's just, well, there's some things you miss about Valineral when he's not in your party. Or at least I miss about him. Of course, you could always use both. As far as Archangel Galka goes, ETP is pretty fast. But that can kind of be a problem if you're trying to set up skill chains, because he can get going so fast that he'll just keep constantly skill chaining. Or, well, not skill chaining, but constantly weapon skilling. And not all of his weapon skills are compatible with other weapon skills for skill chaining. And it gets kind of annoying when he interrupts the player's chances to skill chain. But I find that if you play around him, he works out just fine. Like, if you wait a little bit longer and just let him weapon skill, I mean, as long as he hasn't used like Sekinoki, because he actually uses all the samurai job abilities. He uses Sekinoki to weapon skill twice. He uses Meditate. He does, I think, Singi Kori and oh man, we need to stop and fight these things. Getting cocky here. Yeah, you see, this is actually, we probably should have used the blind roll because we're taking a butt ton of damage. Because Archangel EV does not AoE. In order to get her to pick these up, we'd have to get her to, you know, we'd have to target them one by one, and her flash recast isn't that fast. Another problem I kind of have with her is, oh, that seemed to be AoE Spirits Within. How about that? Or at least Quantum Telephone. But yeah, when she runs out of MP, since she doesn't have Provoke or anything like that, if she runs out of MP, she can't get hate. So like, if you have a really long fight and ads pop out or something, or like something you need her to tank pops out and she's out of MP, then she can't tank it. She just does not make enough enmity without flash, at least flashing the target to tank for you. It's kind of a shame. She's really hyped up to me by basically everyone. And it's not that she's bad, it's just she's not as good as I was expecting. But she can do Shantu Scene. I don't know if she does Savage Blade, but I know she does Shantu Scene. The Shantu Scene, however you say it. It's French ass weapon skill. You know, the Sword Empyrean weapon skill. Both her and Archangel Hume can do Shantu Scene. And oh, hello. If I had any sort of inclination to do the whole Zoomer shipping people thing, I'd be like, Archangel Hume and Archangel EV are totally a thing. Oh, I'm getting shield skill ups? I thought my shield skill was capped on Warrior. Oh, and I'm in here with Thief Sub. That makes me wonder if they ninja raised Warrior's shield skill. I thought, well, you know, I guess 348 would be still under cap for a C-. I thought Warrior had like a C- in shield. Maybe it's a C+. I don't think it's very high either way. A lot higher than Red Mage's, but let's go with the one that has the weird blue effect above it. We're gonna have to switch them both anyway, though. Oh. Mistma Caucus. I don't think that's the one that we want for the drops that we want, but hey, whatever, I'll take it. It's a really cool looking take on the Golem. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my 1 hour ability to kick his ass. Not because we need to, but because I want to. Doomsday! Oh, that's a gun! That's a gun for Corsair and Ranger. I think that's actually welcome. That's a welcome addition to our arsenal. Okay, we didn't get what we want, but we got something that was kind of what we want adjacent. I don't know. We can augment that to be a really good gun for either of those jobs or both of those jobs, depending on how you look at it. I guess we'll take it all, but I don't really care about those things. And now we'll go make another Sturgis Cavern. You, Damon. I don't know if we actually used the sword to get the horn or not. Maybe I should try to looking that up. Mistma Atxi in Sturgis Cavern U. Okay. But does that... Let's check the old wiki. Nope, it's not telling me much. Other, like it says basically the same thing. Sturgis Cavern U, Alluvion Skirmish, Mistma Atxi. How do you say that? What was the Mistma we just killed? We fought, what was it? Mistma Cacus. Huh. Apparently if we get melee dopped wings, we can trade 3 of them for any weapon from Larissa. Oh, and you might have noticed we've got a link pearl next to our name now. One of my friends said he was going to do ambuscade with me. He was going to get his friends to carry us through some very difficult, intense ambuscade and just get all of our ambuscade done for the month. And that fell through twice. Like, he was like, oh, you know, we'll start at 7, around 7. I was like, okay, that means probably like closer to 8. So like I walked my dogs early, like I did stuff. It was my net off. And then he was like, oh, they've all gone AFK. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course they have. And then I think it was by like 10. He was like, hey man, you can just do whatever you want at this point. I don't think they're gonna Roger up for us tonight. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, figures. No one wants to carry a scrub. Not even when they're asked by apparently one of the most popular and nice guys around. It's a dude named Negan. He's a really cool elven dude. He's got like Dark Knight and Corsair really well geared, and but he told me about the Link Shell Concierge, and I guess I should go over that too. Maybe I will if we get our the flute or the great katana I'm after. And now I think these Alluvion Skirmish weapons interest me more than they really should. I'm just surprised at how easy they actually are to acquire. And just the fact that like some guides, if it's a good weapon for the job for a little while at 99 in the item level era, some guides will be like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good weapon. You just do the row objectives until you get the row objective to give it to you for free, your choice. But like, everyone wants you to have multiple jobs anyway, right? And like, you see how easy this is, right? Like, this isn't hard at all. We were even able to do this in Bale gear still. And I don't know, I'm like missing something, I think, because but also, interestingly, some guides don't make mention of the Alluvion Skirmish weapons, like, at all. Then, of course, it depends on which site you're on. as to what they'll say. Like, most of the ones on the Final Fantasy XI Auction House site, they at least make mention of the Alluvion Skirmish weapons. But it's usually with the caveat, like, oh yeah, these have all been, you know, outdone. And then, but then, like, on the BG Wiki, like, depending on the job guide, like, the Samurai guide, it didn't bring up this great katana at all on BG Wiki. And the Auction House one has it listed as a decent option if you can get it from, like, the Moogle coupon, and you get decent augments on it. That's, like, that's all it says. Oh, it's decent, you know. But I, like, looked at the BG Wiki Samurai guide today, and BG Wiki Samurai Guide was like, it wasn't even on there. It wasn't even listed. It listed these two other katanas that are augmented in different ways. And like, I looked at them and compared them to this great katana, and I was like, all those really have over this one is like a tiny bit of accuracy and like maybe some score TP, depending on which katana you're looking at. And then this great katana has higher delay than they do, so it gets more TP per hit anyway, in exchange for swinging ever so slightly slower, which really won't matter too much at capped delay reduction for how fast you're going to be weapon skilling. And you can actually augment this one to have higher base damage than both of those other options. So I'm just like kind of like, oh hey, this is the one we need to kill for the horn. I could have sworn we killed this one before, but maybe it drops multiple skirmish weapons. I hope we get the one we're after. Don't tread on me. I'm gonna trick attack Savage Blade on you. Also, I didn't mean to be Thief sub. I meant to be Dragoon sub, but I forgot to change my sub job. Because I was, like I said, I was killing Achamoth for this style lock. Give me the sword, please. Thank you. I don't think we were dead on behind it. Whatever. We're killing it. No, it did like Doom Horns. Torment Tusk. I think that's got Doom on it or something. Or chance at instant death. Hey, the flute. Awesome. Uh-oh. Our healer got killed. Oh, Rampage. I missed that weapon skill. I suppose I could be using my axe to get skill up. But yeah, we got the Linos, or Linos, and it doesn't look like much, right? All songs +1, and like we could actually get a horn from Sparks. That's technically, I think it's an I-117 horn technically. That's all songs +2. It's just imminent flute or whatever. And that would probably be the way to go if like you're playing efficiently or whatever. Just get the imminent flute and then get some job points and then make love in the club or something like that. But you know me, I'm not really about that efficient life, so let's see. I don't think I care about snow dim orbs. Oh, we got enough inventory, I think. Can I even get that? Yeah, no, I already have that. Okay. But we will crush it then. We'll crush it into the dust. Well, we can't crush it into the dust. Well, whatever. Okay, well, unexpected Doomsday acquisition. Now we got Linos, so that's cool. we'll take a short break from just pounding out. I think we'll go get the Eudaemon first. Well, actually, no, we're gonna have to warp first anyway, so it's whatever. That's gonna show you the Link Shell Concierge. Because, like, I guess it was something they put in, they added to the game to help returning players and new players get Link Shells. Because God knows this player base is insular as all fuck. And, man, I wish I had another method of warp or something. Oh, why do I have that? I must have not thrown that away. The Hacho Ninbutsu Dangosashi. It's a level 70 Great Katana, or whatever, that drops from a tier 2 ZNM called the Nantaboga. And he's a Dahak. He's not that hard to kill. And he's actually in a pretty convenient location, too. It's a really low delay Great Katana. It was kind of like a toy, I guess, back at 75, but not even like a really interesting toy or anything. Just sort of like a quirk, more or less. I guess its appeal would have been it had relatively high base damage for its delay, so it would be really good for hitting fast and relatively hard. But Samurai's never been about the white damage phase. It's always been about getting to weapon skill as fast as possible. So it's kind of just like, eh. Okay, so over here is this NPC called the Link Shell Concierge. And apparently you can come up here and you can, like, you can give him link pearls that you made yourself. So if you want to make a link shell and recruit people, you can make a link pearl and then just like make a bunch of link pearls and hand them over to the concierge. And then players on their own time can just come look at the concierge and be like, whatever settings you put on your link shell, you know, you pick one up. And basically you'll see all these some memes going on here. But, and what language they are, whether they're an English shell or a Japanese shell. I don't know if there's any other language option to put. I would assume there's French and German, because that's usually what the other option is. But, yeah, you see, like, we joined this Link Shell kitty litter. And basically there's, you know, it's like, put how many members you want to recruit, you tell you how many active members there are, the time zone, apparently they're West Coasters, we're not a West Coaster, it says they're active every day of the week, and then like, it's like, no specific time, link shell characteristics, new players welcome, returnees welcome, casual players, battle and synthesis, anyone welcome, never give up, trial memberships welcome, multiple link shells okay. You know, because you can actually equip 2 link shells in this day and era, and I don't know if I'll join any other ones, but it's just really interesting to, like, if you want to try to meet people, you just join a link shell through the concierge, and no one stops you, and, like, you don't have to actually ask another person for a pearl, and kind of wish they had chosen a different color for their pearl, but, you know, whatever. I wasn't, like, in the planning stages or anything. And someone from this link shell actually helped me out a lot. There was a monk, master level 34 monk. So basically level 134, more or less. Did ambuscade with me and this other guy. It was the other guy who actually said they needed it, but I was like, hey, I'll come along. And this monk just absolutely destroyed the normal ambuscade on very difficult, and that's not much better than I can do, because I can actually beat it on difficult by myself on Red Mage, but it was certainly a lot faster. It takes me like 12 to 13 minutes to kill it on difficult on Red Mage, and on very difficult, this monk with me and this Dark Knight going at it, we killed it in like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes tops. And it wasn't even relatively dangerous or anything. And I was super impressed. We ran about 4 times. I didn't use any of my Abjala seals. And that was kind of cool. But after that, the Dark Knight went to bed, and then the monk turned to me and was like, hey, let's get you a Demersal Deegan from Unity Notorious Monsters. And so we went and we got, well, I don't have it in my inventory right now, but we got basically an item level version of the Joyous called the Demersal Deegan. But that's not all. If I can find where it's at, I'll show you. Let's see. I don't know where I put it. I know I have it, because I got it out of the guy the other day. Actually, let's look at the Joyous real quick, right? 35 damage, delay 224, 14 dark resist, occasionally attacks twice. Warrior, Red Mage, Paladin, Bard, Dragoon, Corsair, Dancer, right? Well, I said, well, where is it? Did someone log into my character and throw this shit away or something? Beginning to feel like a fool here. Maybe I didn't sort my... Ah, there it is. Okay, Demersal Deegan. Damage, 110. Delay, and it's +1 because we sat here killing this Unity Notorious Monster, which is basically an item level version of Charybdis, but with ads and I think a little bit of magic. And not quite the same. I don't think it attacks as fast as Charybdis. Or as many attacks per round, but whatever. But yeah, the Demersal Deegan +1. We got 50 inks from this and traded them in with the normal quality version of this to the A-Man guy. And he took a game day and turned it into +1, which lowered its delay and raised its damage. But yeah, it's basically exactly the same as Joyous, but at item level. So now we have an item level Joyous. How about that? And what's even cooler is if we go do this thing after we finish, I think, Adoulin and Rhapsodies, we can go do this other event, I believe, called Sheol, or maybe that's the location. I don't know if it's Odyssey or Shorty or one of these other events that I have, like, I've heard of so many times reading the forums, but I've never done. But apparently we can just walk through that to fulfill a row objective, like walk from the start where you spawn in to the end. And that will let us technically complete it, and that will let us augment this, and we can augment it with like plus 45 accuracy, 45 magic accuracy, and enhances in-spell damage plus 50 or something like that. So this is going to become like a ridiculously good sword for Red Mage, but it's also a pretty dang good sword for like Paladin, Bard, Dragoon, Corsair, and Dancer. Like, it's it's the stuff. Like, this monk really helped me out. And to top it all off, I don't know if I can look at it, my totals. Okay, I can. I got a lot of job points. She took me out to Locust Colibris, and we duoed Locust Colibris for 1 hour. And because of the EXP campaign going on right now for double experience points and double capacity points, and I think double exemplar points, although I'm not sure on that one, in 1 hour's time, no EXP bans because they would be used up in a single kill anyway. Although it might be fun to see that bonus happen for that one kill. But it was like after the chain started, like without chain it was like 20,000 capacity points per kill. And after the chain started, like once we got past chain 10, it was like 38 to 42,000 capacity points per kill. So I was getting a capacity point and a third every single kill. And like the kills were pretty dang fast. We were killing faster than I can kill Apex Raptors. And at least, you know, with my current gearing and my current like knowledge. In 1 hour, I got 66 job points on Red Mage. 66 job points. I was floored. And that's kind of another reason for this like casual-ish video I'm doing instead of like progging a storyline or anything. I'm just like you know, just sort of like here. Like I just want to tell you that I'm finally getting to play with other players, and I'd like to show that off and record that sometime too. I still haven't gotten to play with Apathetic AJ yet, because I don't know what that dude's schedule is. I don't know what time zone he's in. I know he's older, I know he's got a kid, and a harder job than I do, probably. Although I think we work comparable hours, although he probably works a few more hours than I do a week. I work about 50 hours a week, guaranteed. I have to clock in for 48 hours minimum at my job. It's a requirement by the CEO. But I know he's I think he said like in one of his Let's Play videos the other day, it's like it's Thursday and I've already worked 45 hours or something like that. So like he's gonna go over 50 easy. If he does a 12-hour day, he'll be close to 60. Might as well work 60. Assuming he has the weekend off. He's talking about needing a vacation. I hope he gets it, because if he's on vacation and he doesn't like go on vacation, if he just stays home and veggies, that'll probably be when I get to play with him. And I would very much like to even just do something simple like ambuscade with him. Of course, I wouldn't mind helping him, like, do a storyline or something. Not that he needs it. Like, trusts are more than good enough to get you through all the storylines. So it's like, I don't know. It's not that like you need help with those, but let's use Archangel Hume. I'm in the mood for swords, baby. Let's grab Almia. Get Arciella too. I like Arciella. She's did a really good job for character model. She's very attractive. Also, I like the idea of like a mage, she's like looks like she's in like a kung fu stance, but she's clearly a mage. Like to make my seal too. Okay, that's not that hard. Now, Archangel Hume is kind of interesting, right? He's kind of like Matsui P without the focus on ninjutsu. Like, he'll do Yususemi for himself, but only up to knee. He does debuffing ninjutsus, but I don't think he magic bursts at all. And he fights with swords, dual wield swords. Then he'll do Swiftblade, Shantusin, Cross Reaver, which is his own like thing. I don't know if he does Savage Blade. Apparently he's addicted to blinding enemies. That's kind of cool. And he's a trust that has variable behavior. If we didn't have a line roll out and we say had like, I don't know, Joachim or some other non-tank trust, Archangel Hume will provoke and will try to tank. He's pretty cool like that. But I kind of find that he's not really hindered by it, but he has a really odd choice in spells. Like you saw, like he just casted Hojo Ichi. I have no idea why he cast Hojo Ichi. And then he followed it up with Hojo Ni. Like, you don't need to slow the monster twice there. I don't know. But he does seem to pair kind of well with Archangel Elvin. Who's that? Larissa? Isn't that the old woman? Maybe that's how you have to get the items or whatever? I don't know. Let's kill this Kukulkan. Don't mind me, Kukulkan. Or discount Kukulkan. Yeah, see, there's Shantusin from Archangel Hume. Distant sound of glass accompanies the dissipation of fog, dampening extra-dimensional forces. I don't got any idea what that's about. Nope, we're aggroed by a worm. I guess that's gonna follow us till we kill it. Babe, would you love me if I was turned into a worm? Fuck no. If anything, I'd probably put you out of your misery. Like, unless there was a way to turn you back, right? Like, if my fiancée Sarah got turned into a worm, if there was a way to turn her back, I would find it and I'd turn her back. I'd still love her because, you know, she'd be retrievable. But if she was, like, stuck as a worm, you know, like, there's no way, she would suddenly lose all perception of, you know, of human reality, like. Unless the magic let her, like, retain consciousness or whatever. But even then, it's just like, how do you fucking, you know, love someone who can't communicate with you other than by, like, getting slimy and dirty on your hand or whatever? It would be kind of like loving someone who's in a coma, I guess. Not quite the same, obviously. Like, you know, if someone's in a coma, there's a chance you get them back, right? There's a chance they wake up. But being transmogrified into an animal or a worm or something, you know, that makes things weird. You know, it's like asking, babe, would you love me if I was inhuman? If we can see the Mistmon white scan. Nope, white scan doesn't show anything. No Chitan. Okay, so she's looking down this way. Oh, there's Mistma. Mistma's Elhua. I don't think that's the behemoth from last time. That's on one of my thumbnails. It's a really cool looking behemoth, but that's not the Mistma we want, so I don't think we're gonna get our great katana. But hey, we tried. I can try again off camera, so not that big of a deal. Oh, I missed Dragoon's stuff. My Savage Blades are wimpy. Yeah, see, RCL Magic Burst did that. That's nice. I wonder if that's coincidental, though. But yeah, Archangel Hume, he doesn't nuke. So he's basically Matsui P -1. Like, Matsui P was a way better trust than Archangel Hume. Fortunately. I love the Archangels because they're really fucking cool looking. But it is my opinion right now that they're mostly flavor trust. Oh, is this motherfucking behemoth leveling up? How rude. Another Olindicus, huh? Or Olindicus. Oh, Stones +2 for augmenting our horn. That's actually good. So hey, this is a spear for Dragoon, but we already have one. Also, that's proof that we can get more than one of the sword. So, let's see. I know I have an Olindicus somewhere. I know I have it already because we killed it. I got it on video. I've got it on video twice now. Yeah, there it is, Olindicus, right? So, yeah, we can just. Oh, can you turn these in for anything? I guess I should look that up maybe. But either way, we got some +2 stones, and that's the first time I've seen +2 stones. I think it's because we were using Visage 5. Crab treasures, +1, +1. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll grab it all. Why not? Okay. Well, that's all the Alluvion Skirmish for tonight. I'll look up what monster I needed for this great katana again. Time going bonkers about it. Come to think of it, we're going to need more obsidian fragments to even augment any of this. We're going to have to turn in these copper vouchers. Or buy whaling stones to trade. Come on, old wiki, you can do it. Show me things. Uh-huh. Old wiki is way less knowledgeable about this than new wiki or BG wiki. That's unfortunate. What was I saying I was gonna have to do? Oh yeah, trade in the copper vouchers and such. Yeah, I think probably the reason most guides don't tell you not to bother with these is because the augmentation system can be kind of crappy. You know, it's random what you'll get every time you trade a stone. The stones are kind of hard to get. Although they seem to sell for a shit ton per stack. And I kind of wonder why they sell so much if these weapons aren't meant to be, you know, used or whatever. Oh, wrong guy, wrong guy. But I suppose I digress. Exchange Ant-Man currencies, please. I'd like obsidian fragments, please. Thank you. And it's 50 obsidian fragments per augment, right? So we have enough to do like 101 augmentation chances. And I guess we'll go ahead and well, let's see. Where did I put those snow slit stones? They're not snow slit, dusk slit. Okay, they're in the locker. Okay. So we'll have to go into our mobile house either way. Sorry if this is, I don't know, repetitive or boring or not what you wanted to see. I felt like recording tonight, but I don't know, I just didn't feel like reading story. And, I don't know, I just thought I'd take a page out of Apathetic AJ's book and record what I'm doing in-game. I mean, I don't think that's feasible, like, to record every little grind session or every little thing. But, you you know, sometimes, I don't know, just showing the methods of my madness or the, how I got where I'm going sort of thing. I hate how long it takes the inventory to load. Drive me nuts. I gotta level all these other jobs to 99 just so I can use up all these spell scrolls and stop hoarding them. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Also, I totally wish I hadn't used Wailing Stones +2 on the regular skirmish weapons that I got from those row objectives, because both of those weapons turned out to be, I guess, less than desirable at this point. It's not like I can dual-wield guns, you know? I wonder if I can just give, like, this whole Indicus to Angry Dole or something. Nope. Okay. Unfortunate. He's the guy you give Wailing Stones to get Obsidian Fragments, which I guess he means he's breaking the Wailing Stones? I don't know. Alright, Gamani, I want you to augment this horn, and I want you to... Oh wait, actually, I can't have you augment it yet. Hold on. Alright, 7 Snow Dim Stones +2. Not bad. Okay, now I want you to augment this horn. Show me potato salad! Okay, magic attack bonus +13 is not what we want. Show me potato salad! All songs +2! That is exactly what we want! Hell yeah! So you know what that means about the Linos, right? That means it's all songs +3. So we now essentially, in literally 40 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes, or however long it took to do that second skirmish where we got the Linos or whatever, or Linus, we just got a horn that's better than Galar horn at base level. Like the Galar horn at I-119 is all songs +4, and like I think it's like singing skill +20 and wind skill +20 or something like that. So it's a better horn long term, but like for the amount of effort I'm gonna put in the Bard, this is fucking fantastic because this gives us all songs +3. So we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Okay, so now we'll augment the Doomsday, I suppose, because we might as well, right? And we'll go with those Snow Slit Stones first. Damage +16, that's a good start. I don't know exactly how much plus damage we can get on it, but we can always do a couple and then switch over. Damage +19, okay. Yeah, damage +19, please. I should look at that table. Let's see, someone's messaging me on Discord. Oh, it's my brother. Okay, let's see. Final Fantasy 11, Alluvion Skirmish, weapons. The BG Wiki actually has a really nice chart on the supposed maximum damage augments for these. So let's see, Doomsday. The maximum damage augment we can get on Doomsday is +21. Which only really matters, I think, for the physical weapon skills we do with it, which we do want, we do care about. So this might get a little bit irritating if we can't get that, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, Adoulin's when they started trying to put save TP on gear. And the thing about save TP is that it is just... it's not that it sucks, it's just that it usually... They kept putting it in the slot of other better things. Like what Save TP does is it just guarantees that you get that much TP back in addition to whatever TP you would have gotten back in the first place. So you wind up with, you know, more TP return guaranteed. Unlike Conserve TP, which is just a chance to save TP. But you know, trading, you know, that much base damage for save TP, I mean, it might be a good idea because I believe it still applies to all weapon skills, not just gun weapon skills, which I could be wrong about. Sometimes with your ranged weapon slot, it affects your melee weapon slot, and that can be quite powerful. Like, I believe if you make the Trials of the Magian TP bonus gun, it affects your main hand slot for your melee weapons, making it exuberantly powerful for Corsair because of the way Savage Blade works. And that causes a bit of okay, let's use the Snow Dim on it. Try to get some magic attack bonus, I guess. Magic attack bonus plus 24. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. We just need some leaf on this gun now. Really. Yeah, I'll keep my current augment of magic attack bonus plus 24. Oh, but also magic accuracy. Ooh. Ooh. It would be less resists, right? But like, I'm pretty sure we just want to barrel on for power, so I don't think we want to care about that. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should have looked that up. If I'm wrong about that, punch me. Reach through the screen and punch me. Okay? Okay, so out of those +2s. Let's keep trying for that extra 2 base damage, shall we? Damn it, I don't want HP on a gun. Come on, man. It's a gun. I want to kill people with it. I said it's a gun. I want to kill people with it. Come on now. Be kind to me like you were kind to me with my McBain, please. DM yet? Come on, Devane Gamani. You're holding me back. You're holding Comwin back. Gavani. Gavani. But yeah, it might actually be a good idea on Doomsday. Like if we didn't care about it doing damage for gun weapon skills, particularly physical ones like Last Stand, it might actually be a good idea to put like Save TP on it or put Strength on it, you know, for Savage Blade, because like Core can use Savage Blade, and apparently if you can get the Nagel Link, it could be used for that purpose, you know. Although I'm pretty sure that TP bonus gun I mentioned from Trials of the Magian is actually the way you want to go on that. But I haven't even leveled Corsair to 99 yet, so I'm sort of stuck on a different mindset. Come on, stop teasing me with the +21s here. This is what we get for getting all songs +2 within two augments on the Linos. Oh, this is pain. This is painful. What else did we put on the Linos? Did we put anything else on the Linos yet? don't think we did, right? Let me look at the chart here for this. I'm tired of trying to augment the gun. Let's see, there's a chart for instruments. Okay, we won't be able to use snowstones because we used snowstone slot for it already. But duskstone, let's see, instruments. So I don't think we'd want to use dusk slit on the instrument because we could get save TP, which is a small amount. We could get all the way to strength plus 8, which would be good for Savage Blade on Bard. But Dusk Tip Stones look like they could give us better stuff, or Dusk Dim Stones. We could get Singing skill on Dusk Dim Stones, which would be better for our buffs. We could get Strength and Charisma from Dusk Orb Stones. Of course, we could also get Quadruple Attack, apparently, from Dusk Tip Stones. So we might want to do Dusk Tip Stones for that. Do we got any Dusk Tip Stones? Looks like Snow Split, Snow Dim, Leaf Dim, Snow Orb. Can't use any snows. We gotta use Dusk or Leaf now. Let's see. From the Leaf ones. Leaf Slit, we could get double attack, haste, physical damage taken, weapon skill damage, critical hit rate. I think we would want weapon skill damage. Oh no, actually, we want Leaf Dim Stones. It looks like we could get Song spellcasting time. That would be super helpful because of how long songs take to cast. It looks like we do have a stack of Leaf Dim Stones plus 1 here in this bag, so we can try that. We'll be less likely to get the good augment, but we might as well try it out. Okay, fast cast is still good. Magic damage taken minus 3%. I don't know if I care about that because we've got like defending ring and stuff like that. So, oh, 3% fast cast. That's, you know, if this can get fast cast, we might actually prefer that over Song spellcasting time, right? Fast cast still works on songs, right? Like it's not like this is a worthless augment, right? Ooh, Storm CP plus 4 though. Now let's keep going with the fast cast here. Skill taint damage plus 1%, huh? I didn't think that was an option for Leaf Dims. I wonder if they changed things. Or if it's because I'm using plus 1s. No, we definitely don't care about conserve. Well, I won't say we won't care about it because some groups will ask bards to sub like White Mage so that they can be a backline job. In fact, at the 75 cap, bard was essentially like you were never supposed to engage. You were supposed to wear the light staff or the Earth Staff, basically, to take less damage. Earth Staff while you were pulling, definitely. But, like, you know, sing your songs and heal people if they need it. Try to remedy status ailments. Pure support, basically. And Oh, we're out of leaf dim there, or leaf, yeah, leaf dim. Okay. What was the dusk ones though? Let's see. You know what though? Like, I kind of want that quadruple attack, honestly. Quadruple attack is pretty rare. And it's not that the singing skill would be bad. That would actually be pretty good, I think. But at the same time, I think all songs plus 3 is just fine. And oh, we can't trade more than one type of stun at a time for him to hold. He's not like the... Oh. Apparently he's holding 99 snow dim stones for us. Huh. Guess maybe I was like ready for augmenting the horn or something. I think you can actually get maximum augments with the +1 stones. It's just a lot rarer. But that still begs the question why people pay so much money for full stacks of +2s. If this is like a bunch of stuff that, you know, we wouldn't normally, you know, touch or whatever. Which we're about to go play a bunch of money for +2 dusk tips, I guess. Because we can use dusk tips still on two-handed weapons and weapons that we want weapon damage on. Because they give weapon damage. They're just a little bit confusing though, because they can also give quadruple attack apparently, even to weapons. So, but it takes the place of the weapon damage slot, so it's kind of like not worth it. Unless I guess it's maybe for an offhand weapon, that would be kind of nice. Offhand, like you don't really care about your offhand weapon if in addition for weapon skill damage, as far as I'm aware anyway. I could be wrong. Maybe I should look up dual wield mechanics. Okay, so how much do dusk dim stones cost? Let's just look for a second. 3 million, okay. What about dusk tip ones? 5 million, good lord. I don't know if I want to spend 5 million. Holy crap, 20k per... 20k per 100... Add 2 zeros to that, and that would bring it up to 6 zeros. That'd be 2 million per stack. So yeah, buying them individually will work out for us. And if we don't get anything good out of the +2s, maybe we can buy a stack of +1s for cheap, and see if we can't wring that quadruple attack out of +1 stones. Because even this horn, as good as it's gonna be, or as it is now, I believe it's going to be technically transitory. If we ever get serious about Bard, then we'll make a Galar horn, I guess. Although I don't really want to. Bard's one of those jobs that, like, I love how it plays. Like, it's a very interactive job. Because you got to sing your songs every few minutes. You got to... Like, there's debuff songs for you to sing, like Requiem and Elegy. It can debuff stuff. More importantly, it can debuff darkness elemental creatures because they 70k, you bitch. Yeah, it can debuff or dispel darkness with Magic Finale, and oh come on, brain. It my brain no worky worky. Oh, but 10k for them individually, okay. And when you're playing it by yourself, you're meleeing all the time. You know, it's quite proficient with daggers, and it's fairly decently proficient with swords, and decently proficient with staffs as well. So, like, it actually has a whole melee side to it that's actually kind of good. 100k, you fuckers. At this point, I'm gonna see if I get anything out of the freaking Adoulin dial out of the Gobby box. But yeah, I like Bard. And I'm gonna throw away this extra Olindicus we got because I already have one in my Mog Locker. And I would rather augment the first one I got, just because it's the first one I got. And I want the game to know that I'm not interested in having many Olindicuses. Also, I sure hope that the augments on the Linos, like the All Songs +2, I hope that that's in addition to the All Songs +1. I assume that it is. But it might be fucking weird. It might be stupid. Which I hope it's not stupid, because, you know, why would it be stupid? I would assume you could get All Songs +1 instead, and if the augment just overrode that, that would essentially be a non-augment, so. I guess it'd be easy enough to test, though. We could just buy the Eminent Flute, buff with the Eminent Flute with, like, Valor Minuet, and then, you know, look at our attack power, and then put on the Linos and sing the same tier of Minuet, see if our attack is higher or lower. Okay, Dusk Tipstone, let's go for it. Dex +7. Okay, well that's not too bad. Dusk Tipstones, go for it. Strength and Dex +6, okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I mean, that's not exactly anything to complain about either. Quadruple attack +2%. Well, that is what I'm looking for, actually. And that's the maximum augment on quadruple attack, so there's that. We now have a horn that if we full time it on Bard, we get quadruple attack. So, hey, we could have, if we dual wield on Bard, we can get maximum attack rounds technically sometimes if we quadruple attack on each of the round. That's pretty ballin'. Okay. I don't want conserve MP. Come on, man, give me my song spell casting time. You know you want to. Cure spell casting time. Aw, Monkey's Paw curls. All the Monkey's Paw heard was spell casting time. Okay, quick magic. Huh, so fast cast guaranteed or quick magic. I know quick magic works with songs, and I know it works with all magic. Occasionally, it's occasional instant cast. I want to look up fast cast real quick. Let's see, fast cast. Quick spell casting. Casting time reduction cap is 80%. Fast cast maximum contribution to recast reduction is 40%. See recast time. Let's see. Recast reduction caps at 80% or times 0.2 of the original casting time. The following 4 items are multiplied to give the experienced recast. Initial recast, this list is listed on the Song of Most Spell, or the page of most spells. Magical and equipment forms of haste and magical slow. Oh, no, this is recast. I don't actually care about recast. I care about casting time. Just purely casting time is what I care about. Recast reduction is half of the cast time reduction. Round it down to the... Okay. So, I don't know. Should we go with... If we go with fast cast, right? That's always gonna happen, right? We're always gonna cast 3% faster. But this will occasionally just make our songs go off instantly. Which would be nice when it happens. But I guess it wouldn't be consistent. You know, I'll go with consistency. We'll just keep our fast cast. So yeah, I guess it's not perfect, but it's perfect enough for me. Perfect enough for me. I guess we'll keep trying the Doomsday. We can try the Dust Tip Stone on the Doomsday as well, I think. Oh no, I don't want quadruple attack again. Unless... Quadruple attack on Corsair could be kind of cool. I'm gonna look up what people put on Doomsday by looking it up on the auction house site. Let's see, Doomsday. The one gun that can kill Superman. Looks like people put strength plus 20, agility plus 20, magic attack bonus, and weapon skill damage. I see damage plus 21, magic attack bonus plus 15, store TP. I see magic attack bonus, quadruple attack, and snapshot. I have no idea what people would say. I mean, quadruple attack is tempting. But, yeah, I'm gonna go with the damage though. Call me an idiot, call me a moron. I'm gonna go with the damage. Although the strength and agility is kind of tempting, because the agility is a big modifier on the weapon skills, even the magical ones. And the strength is a big modifier on the physical ones for the gun, as well as for the swords. Man, these augments are so fucking... They're hard to choose from. They're hard to choose from if you don't, like, know things. I know a lot of things, but I don't know everything. Could you imagine if you even knew just half? Right? Just half of all things. Like, when I say all things, I mean like half of all the knowledge that there is to know in the entire universe. Like, imagine if you knew everything about, you know, half of the entire universe. I can't even comprehend that much, let alone knowing all things, right? You know, obviously all things would be way more knowledge, but even just knowing... Please stop. My controller is going crazy here. Yeah, even just knowing... Like, it kind of puts things in perspective, too, thinking about it like that, right? Because, like, with as big as the universe is, and as many fundamental concepts as humanity has figured out about it, like thermodynamics and, you know, like his light speed, maybe, and time dilation, maybe, and all that stuff. You know, radiometric dating, and, nuclear fission. Ooh, damage plus 20. Damage plus 20. Hey, hey, we're seeing returns on our gambling here. I'm starting to go. I'm starting to get the itch. First, honestly, I feel like it's not that hard to get a pretty good gun or bow or anything these days, as far as the weapon goes. I feel like the harder thing to get is good ammo. I was looking at bows earlier today, and it seemed like good ammo was like super hard to come by. Like the best arrows you can get for a bow on Ranger, without making a relic weapon or a mythic weapon, well, not the mythic, the relic bow or the Empyrean bow, because there is no mythic bow. The mythic Ranger weapon is a crossbow. And Ranger actually has two relic weapons. There's the Yoichi no Yumi bow, and then there's the Annihilator gun. Is 21 damage a myth here? But yeah, basically they made it so relics and relics, Empyreans, and the mythic ranged weapons for both Corsair and Ranger, and I guess Samurai too, because Samurai's on the relic bow. They actually, once you get them to item level 119, fully upgraded, they tier 3 or whatever, the point where they can be augmented. Yes, even relic weapons are going to get augmented someday. They dispense, every hour you can have them dispense a stack, a quiver, or a pouch of arrows or bullets, or bolts. And it's, you know, it's 99, right? So it's 99 shots. And, you know, more than that due to the recycle trait and whatnot. But, they, those ammos, those ammunitions, they're exclusive, right? They can't be traded or sold. They might be able to be NPC'd, but I don't think so. You know what? I think 20 damage. I don't think the chart on BG Wiki was correct. I think that the damage cap for this is not 21. I think it's 20. Although there's a screenshot on the auction house side of someone with 21 damage on it. How annoying. Oh, there's the 21 damage. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. So we need leaf stones for it now. Although what leaf stones would go on it? Okay, so either leaf tips or leaf slit for weapon skill damage. And we could also get snapshot or rapid shot on it, which would be good if we were TPing by shooting. But Corsairs and Rangers both these days, they usually TP by meleeing. And that's also for the aforementioned reason, because you can't get good ammo without, you know, like, if you opened your relic weapon, if you made it dispense ammo every hour on the hour, you know, you could get 24 stacks of ammo per day. Of course, you're not going to be online playing for 24 hours, right? I'm sure some people literally automate their character to do that for them. Like when they're AFK, like they just leave their character online and go to sleep and get extra ammo stacks. But like, the point is that that ammo is rare. The other ammo you can get, like that you can buy, there's superior level 1 and 2 weapon or ammo that's pretty decent, base damage wise. But then there's problem with that is it's really expensive, or it's you know, like a punch in the dick. Let's see, leaf tip stone. 5 million, Jesus. The leaf tips must bring in the bacon or something. Let's see, leaf slit. I don't know if I want to spend 3.8 million on that. Let's just let's just grab the plus ones. We're probably almost out of obsidian fragments anyway, because we've done like 80 or so augments, I think, between the Doomsday and the Horn here, so wonder if anyone viewing is jealous of how fast I got that magic attack bonus plus 24. Probably no one, but you know. I just want you to know. Guess we could try augmenting our McBain as well, if we get good augments on thing. Although, all I'd want to re-augment on the McBain would be for weapon skill damage. Which is the same thing I'm going for on the gun, mind you. Because, like, this totally puts to shame, was that Hergarphisian or whatever that I augmented with Wailing Stones. Yeah, like, look at that. Like, we got 20 more base damage on the gun we got now. And, I mean, weapon skill damage plus 10% is still pretty ballin' there. But, I don't think that weapon skill damage transfers onto melee weapons. So, it's kind of whatever. Waltz potency, yeah, I'll take it. Everyone's got a sub dancer. Rapid shot, I'll take it. Store TP plus 1, that's actually more appealing. But you can see that the plus 1 stones, they have a much wider berth of what they can give you. They can give you some really crappy augments. But I'm pretty sure that they can reach the cap technically, because we use +1 stones on our axe. And it's not on the cap for any of those, but 21 damage is actually one below the highest damage you can get on that axe. And, I mean, like, might as well be cheap with these since they're all stopgap, right? Sure, whatever, I'll get Subtle Blow +5. Anything to raise the augment up here, come on. Haste +4, what? What? That's not supposed to be in the tip slot. That's only supposed to be in the slit slot. What the fuck? Okay, I don't think we actually need that on Corsair, but it's better than Subtle Blow, if you ask me, so I mean, why not? We'll stick with the haste +4 for a minute here. I'm entertained by seeing that, because it proves this entire chart wrong. Although I suppose the chart might have been more about showing unique augments that the stones give. Maybe all these stones can give all of these augments. It's just that you'll only get these augments from these stones. Or something. Although I don't, like, if that's the case, then, like, we shouldn't have gotten haste from a tip, but who knows? Who cares? We're giving it all we got. We don't know when to stop. We don't know what to do. This is riveting content. You totally want to watch this. Unsubscribed. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, come on now. Be kind to me, Devaney. Give me that weapon skill damage. You know you want to. Oh. We're out of obsidian fragments. Sad panda. Oh, hey, I say we made out like a bandit. I say we made out like a bandit. And, we can have him hold all these for us. For next time. At least if I even remember that he's holding them for us. Oh! I didn't even need to buy the leaf tip stones that I bought. How about that? He's already holding 99 for us. Look at that. I forgot. And so basically we wasted Gil. Well, this video's getting long in the tooth at this point. It's mostly me rambling and running around again, huh? Yeah. My friend Colby actually said to me, hey, I listen to your videos in the background, dude, but you know, they are an awful lot of just running around, so your Let's Play would probably be a lot better if you took the time and edited out all the travel and just, you know, only put in the cool stuff. But wouldn't that be like an inaccurate depiction of the game, right? That the game is mostly running around, and the game is mostly running around, I suppose. But for now, since I've shown off what I'm kind of doing, we'll just see if LaVille will give us the next cutscene of Seekers of Adoulin. Wait. I thought you were supposed to give me a cutscene. Wait, what mission am I on? Have I made a mistake here? Yggdrasil, huh? Okay, we'll type that in. If you do not receive a cutscene, you will need to perform more coalition assignments using imprimaturs. How about that? Well. Let's go to one of the other coalitions and see if we can use up imprimaturs in a different way. and perhaps a quicker way. I think clearing the way is pretty quick, but I don't want to try to do that an hour and a half into a video, especially when I should have been in bed probably 30 minutes ago. Okay, so there's a task delegator in here. What do you got me to do? Let's see. Frontline supply. A CEI FB op materials container. Further, the objective may also be completed by delivering supplies to a frontier bivouac in Yasi hunting grounds. Degree of construction or the durability of the facility to those pioneers brave enough to travel far distances or into particularly dangerous. Okay, I guess. So we just gotta take it to a bivouac? Can we teleport with it? Because, like, I'll just go straight to bivouac number 3 via teleportation. Dude, like, if this is all we gotta do for the Scouts Coalition, then holy fuck. If this counts as in premature use for fucking... Perhaps I have erred by aiding the Pioneers Coalition only. Oh, okay, that was, Did we not have the one next to the fountain? Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we just used that one. Okay, so according to this guide, it says we'll have to have used a total of 51 imprematures at rank 2 Adoulin fame, which apparently, remember we checked our fame like a video or 2 or 3 ago. We're at rank 2 Adoulin fame because I've been too lazy to cap it. And, man, that's the easiest bailed I ever made. We'll do that again. Why not? I think there's some sort of mechanic to the coalitions. Whichever ones you spend imprematures at, I think the more imprematures you spend at each one, the more it ranks it up for your character, or something like that. And he said it can also go to Yasi hunting grounds. Let's go to Yasi hunting grounds this time and see if we go to the farthest bivouac and see if we get more bailed or something. But yeah, you can rank up the coalitions, and it does something with regards to later quests and something with like what the coalitions offer. It does something with how good Ionis is, I think, for everyone. I'd have to look into it, but there's actually a lot of mechanics in Adoulin that are kind of like, I'm not familiar with them. They weren't pertinent enough before I stopped playing, nor when I came back to the game, right? By the time I came back to the game, Adoulin was technically old hat. Like, it was like, oh yeah, we've moved past that now. We do Rhapsodies, and we do Omen, and we do, whatever else was item level content at that point. Eska. Okay, we didn't get any more bailed, so whatever. Frontline support, we'll just keep doing it, because this is like super easy. Although I guess we could go check out one of the other coalitions, see what they have us do. See if it's any easier or any harder. We can always just back out and be like, no, I don't want to do that, you know. FFXI 3's got to be the furthest one to go, because yeah, I guess that's the reason I ask you how many imprimaturs you want to use, because using more imprimaturs gets you a better reward for what you're doing. But if you can't use, you know, if you use more imprimaturs to get a better reward, you can't use them at a different coalition. So depending on how you want to raise stuff, I'm sure there's like some guide out there somewhere that tells you precisely what you want to do. And I know to get the Ergon weapons for, which are basically the relics or mythics or Empyreans for Rune Fencer and Geomancer, you have to basically raise all your coalitions, I think, to like rank 5 for whatever the coalition rank is called. And then also do all this other questing. And also complete all of Seekers of Adoulin, I believe. So let's see. We got 6 imprimaturs left. Let's go to the Peacekeepers Coalition and see what they'll have us do. It's like, we might as well, right? Like, we might as well see what this Adoulin business is about. Also, sorry if this episode was a bit boring. I don't know. For some reason, I really like the random augment system. Maybe that's a sign that I would be really addicted to gambling, like real gambling. I mean, gambling's addictive for a reason, right? Like, it's fun. Like, you know, you plug in the thing, you see what you get, you know. Oh, look, I got really good thing, you know, on one roll of the dice. Okay, let's see. Preserve the peace or patrol. Let's preserve the peace. Okay, let me guess. We gotta kill stuff? Oh, they make us do lair reeves? Okay, hold on. Well, what's patrol? Oh, okay, so we don't have any... So basically, Peacekeepers is lair reeves, and Pioneers is colonization reeves. So both of those are actually fairly easy and involve reeves. What about the... I guess the Scouts Coalition? I think it's the Scouts Coalition. I think they have one that tells us to go back to the Middle Lands and like get them stuff from certain zones or something. Land surveys. You must survey special tracts of land overflowing with mystical powers and seaside battlegrounds. Oh, touch the Aragon Locust. Okay. If I could remember what that is, that would be cool. But I can't. And I'm strapped for time right now, so I'm just going to go back to the Couriers Coalition or whatever. And do those really easy ones. Because, no offense to Adoulin, but, and there are like 5 different flavors of repetitive quest. Or repetitive, service, I guess? Or like serving the coalitions. But, yeah, I'll take the ones that I can get done quickly that'll, let me, you know, do things, so. 3, baby. We'll use all our imprimaturs up and see if we get a cutscene with LaVille. And I guess since I'm getting the cutscene with LaVille this time, the next time I'll open up with doing more Seekers of Adoulin missions, and we'll just we'll finish Seekers of Adoulin next time. Or, well, I mean, we won't finish it all next time. I'm pretty sure I've got like I want to say like at least 6 major cutscenes. I think there's 4 or 5 major battles. We have yet to be introduced to the main villain of the expansion. Like, we got a ways to go, even though we're in the, like, last chapter of it, I think now. We're in chapter 3. I think it's only got 3 chapters. So... But also, between this time and next time, I would definitely love to get more drops than 99. I'm excited to take Bard to 99 now, too, because I've got that horn waiting for me. Because while I've been leveling it, I've just been, you know, using general instruments. Like, I haven't really been carrying. I have, like, an Iron Ram horn that gives March +2. So my Victory March and my Advancing March, they give almost as much haste as... Like, they give more haste than Ulmia does. But, yeah, like, they don't boost any other songs. And then, I have a harp that's, like, Hymnus +2 and haste +2 or some shit. And, like, you never use Goddess's Hymnus, really, unless, like, you know you're gonna die. Although, come to think of it, Goddess Hymnus, it puts re-raise on the whole party, right? That would be super useful for fighting the A-Man Mimic. Because the A-Man Mimic, it kills you through a spell called Thwack. But if you have re-raise on, it just dispels re-raise. So, the idea is you fight this Mimic, and you constantly rebuff re-raise if you want to actually beat it. Oh, that's a mechanic I forgot about. The bivouacs have durability. Apparently, it goes down over time, and if it gets to 0, the bivouac breaks, and then I think you can't teleport there. I think the Geomagnetron or whatever shuts down at that location. What are baileds looking like? 226,000 bailed. How about that? 2.3 million conquest points. Yeehaw! 420,000 imperial standing. And only 11,000 allied notes. I have not done a lot of campaign even since then. Maybe I could change that too. Maybe I could do a bunch of campaign off screen. Come back and be like, hey, I got the Medal of Altana, bitches. Especially since we've got enough Rhapsody times that we can get an evaluation for campaign like every couple of hours instead of every like 5 days or whatever. So, that'd be fun. Wouldn't get us much progress anywhere else, but it'd be fun to get. Be fun to beat up on those campaign battles in item level gear. I was able to beat up on them pretty decently at 75 with trusts. All right, LaVille. Oh snap! We don't have enough. We don't have enough. So even if I'd wanted to continue the Adoulin storyline this time, I couldn't. Well, maybe I'll. If this impremature thing is going to be a pain in the ass, maybe I'll. Not only will I do more impremature stuff off screen, maybe I'll do some more questing off screen too, just repeating the quest. Or maybe I could do a video where I just do a bunch of random quests around Adoulin. Would you like that? Because I could do that. I wouldn't mind. Assuming they're not too arduous or anything. Of course, the only problem with doing that is, like, you don't know how much fame each quest gives, and I don't know if I'd actually get a lot of fame from just doing all the quests there are to do around, but I don't know. We could sign out. We could see things. Maybe I do another episode where I start off by doing different coalition assignments for all the different coalitions. Either way, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And I'll see you again. And maybe I'll be on Bard the next time. Who knows? Thanks for watching.